Oh, wow. Really? Are we doing this now? Jeez. Ah, one crack news, here we go again. Now, somebody said, man, I want to leave my girl, but I'm attached to the kid. The kid ain't mine, but she is mine. How to deal with this situation, Sino? Difficult. I cannot tell you what to do. I mean, I would love to be able to sit there and tell you what to do, but to each his own. You know, uh, every scenario is different. It's not going to be easy, especially if you're attached to the child. But if you got a good mom and she knows that you're a good supporter of the kid and, you raise the child like it's your own, father is somebody who's there for the kid no matter what, you know. She probably call you dad. You don't have to, even just relationship don't work out. That don't mean it has to stop. You could do that, negotiate that with the mom. I don't know what the situation is. That's a very broad question to throw out there. So for anybody who's listening to this, communication. I mean, relationships, say, sometimes people are just not compatible. It don't work that way. Sometimes you got to go your own way. A lot of people got to get out of that notion of thinking relationships is all about somebody cheating on the other person. There's plenty of other things of cheating. Abandonment. Just people, energies are not in the right place. People change. They become depressed within their own brains. You know how they say, well, men go through a midlife crisis. It's not midlife, it's just a crisis. What happened is men realized, damn it, I got married in my 20s. What the hell was I thinking? Been doing this for 20 some odd years. I'm looking at everybody out having fun, and now is this what I'm going to be now? Have I turned into my dad? Yes, you've turned into your dad. And you turned into your dad before your dad. It's just accepting the process of getting old. Once that happens and that transition sets in, you're like, some people, it's like a shock to the system. It's a realization that they're old. It's like, oh, wait a minute. When did I get old? So that's all that process is. Now, some people can take that journey with the person they with, and sometimes some people are selfish. Let me just say that flat out. Some men are just selfish. Hello, if that's the case. There's no ins, no way around it, no in, else or buts about it. It's just the way it is. Now, me is different. I don't have that type of illusions. I tell a woman flat out, this is what I want to do. This is how it's done. That's it. We're done. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night. That's how I do it. She's going to know 100% how I feel about something because I'm going to be the one to tell it. Now, if we start thinking about Maisha and Keisha and Alicia's and all these other people that you guys fantasize about wanting to be with, or I could probably have a better life if I went that way. Looking at old guys, for some reason, they look at old phone numbers. You see what I'm saying? Old women, old phone numbers, old things of the past. They don't think moving forward. You ever notice that, women? Guys think the girl I had 25 years ago, the girl I had 3 years ago, the girl that used to wink at me at the store. They think in the past. So they would leave you for something in the past, a fantasy. It's part of the fear of the journey of going into the next stage of life. So I don't know what to do in that case. I don't know the scenario of your situation, but the kid, it should never be the kid's fault. I know a person who left his girl because the kid was separating them. And that's why he left. Because the kid was rejecting it. And he was like, the kid is screwing this up. I'm like, don't blame it on the kid. The kid is probably going through things that you don't understand because you're trying to connect with the kid, but you can't because the kid is rejecting it, probably due to a lot of things his mother have done. It's this mother's fault. That's her child. She has to connect with him and get him to understand and accept the process. She probably didn't introduce it right. She probably didn't go through that process well. And it's a lot of these scenarios going around and people don't understand how these scenarios affect people. How they affect kids. They affect unions. And it's probably sad because my buddy's a great guy. Like, he's the type of guy that will take care of 15 kids. Girl got 15 kids, he'll move right in. Hey, it's me, and play dad and take them all to the movies, do things with them. He's a great human being. You know? Great human being. Gullible, but a great human being. So I was like, you got to look at the woman and, communicate with her. And this is why it's not working. And come to find out, the kid, he was attached to dad. It's all about dad. Dad ain't here because of mom. And my dad told me, but dad ain't never did nothing for the kid. Dad lied. Mom was going to come over there, but my car broke down. Kid going to keep making excuses for him because it's dad. But dad was just a scumbag. Dad was living with his other family, his other kids, and everything else. So dad was doing what his dad wanted to do. Now it was sad because the girl ended up losing out on him. And she blamed the kid. Now, there are certain situations where women use the kid as a reason to stick around and keep you there and trap you in something to keep you miserable. Now, if it's something that's making you miserable and it's just not working and she's using the kid as leverage on you, nothing is worse than using someone's child as a weapon. We talk about it all the time when it's their kid biologically. So definitely, I don't approve of any of those things at all. Using children as weapons or bait. So, that's not fair to the child. So you definitely want to make sure you address and watch that at all times. You know, make sure that you got somebody that's true. And if they using those tactics, they don't have any care. Because if they don't have no care for their own kid, then they definitely ain't gonna have any care for you. Oh yeah, I know. I got a friend who's taking care of a woman who got kids who are in their 20s and they all living in the same house. Never me. Never me, man. I ain't finna take care of no grown kids. I don't care how good she is. I don't care what she do. I'm not finna move this woman in to my life and she finna boss me around and have these grown kids walking around the house. No, sorry. That ain't going on. Not on my watch. I mean, really, one 25, another one 22. I'm like, Jesus, she got two kids in the 20s? And they living there. And I'm like, dog, whose crib is this? Yours or hers? You got all these kids, these grown kids, grown people, they ain't even kids no more, living in your house, not going to college, not paying rent, not getting a job. It's retarded. But like I always say, to each its own. So on that note, we're out. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button to Onecraknews. And you could always donate to the page by going to Karceno on the Cash App. Hope to see you.